Hello and welcome to Coin Lady channel. The crypto markets are green today, but only a teeny, small, baby boo bit in the channels. But what has the majority of the last week been like? XRP price hasn't been doing so good lately, but as I mentioned, it began to rise yesterday as Bitcoin struggled a bit. So, feel free to have a peek. No problem at all. However, what exactly transpired throughout that era? Well, as it turns out, the XRP whales were buying up that panic as it was happening, and many others were selling their XRP based on that visceral feel. I'm joking, of course. XRP transactions totaling $1 million or more have recently skyrocketed. I'll fill you in on the details, and they add up to the present situation, which many would interpret to infer that XRP is just oversold. Maybe we've reached rock bottom already, maybe not. This is what happens when a cryptocurrency is oversold to a certain degree. I won't act like I'm clueless. I'm no expert in financial graphs, but I think that inevitability includes an increase. I feel obligated to at least briefly address this. The Crypto Basics have this article. Look, you know I have a soft spot in my heart for XRP. It's my favorite cryptocurrency and makes up the bulk of my holdings. Look at the title on the crypto. I think it's going to be worth a fortune in the future. XRP appears to be setting up for a 30,000% pump based on basic historical data. I'm going to tell you what that would entail, but please don't think I'm out to dash anyone's hopes and dreams. Maybe I am, though. That's a great idea. In fact, no, the opposite is true. It's not going to work out that way. So, I do want to clarify something before I go any further. I come from a totally cash-strapped family. You should not buy or sell anything based on anything I say or write because I am not giving financial advice. Just a hobbyist here that occasionally posts films to YouTube on various crypto-related topics. Currently, one Bitcoin is worth about $27.137, a rounding error of a few cents. Capitalization in the market: 1.431. 143. In all honesty, Bitcoin has a 45.99% market share, and the crypto fear and greed index is at 48 out of 100. That people will feel safe and secure. You may expect them to be quite impartial in the wild. The XRP price flashed green when whales came back to the market, according to the title of an article published by Being Crypto. In addition, there is a small subheading that reads "Whales are making big bets," which is what I want to draw attention to because it relates to the whale transactions. This is occurring, by the way, because wealthy and astute individuals are betting that XRP will appreciate tremendously in value in the not-too-distant future. Do you not often observe that those with vast resources act differently from those who are emotionally unstable and therefore financially irresponsible? Regular Joe and Jane speculators, don't you see how they act differently than the herd? Here is the text of the article. If you look at the chart on the screen, you can see that XRP whales have increased their trading activity during the preceding 7 trading days. The yellow bars represent transactions of $1 million or more. The following data illustrates that between May 6th and May 12th, the average number of daily transactions over $1 million rose from 15 to 45. So, that's when the panic selling of XRP occurred, guys. People could not have cared less as that transpired. The average retail speculator is selling their XRP below cost to wealthier market participants. Those who are, and presumably major institutions, are willing to spend $1 million on XRP in a single trade. There you have it. It's just that I've heard the age-old narrative before, and I'm just saying. Oh my God, I really feel like shaking a few of these people. Do you know about this information? At least I'm not one of them. I don't want to give anyone financial advice, so I won't tell them whether to buy, sell, or hold. However, there are times when I want to ask, are you aware of the publicly available information and, cycles of, caused by human emotion and what that might mean and how you might be a part of it? To put it another way, are you aware that you contribute to this loop? On the other hand, I always argue that you need the useful idiots to create the market volatility that can make the rest of us wealthy. In other words, that's what I mean. What happens, happens. It's not like I'm forcing their hands here. I see this as more of an observation about human nature. As a result, I've settled on a plan that relies significantly on their maintaining the same pattern of irrational and emotional behavior they've shown up to this point. The same things that people have been buying and selling on the stock market for the past 100 years. The same as now. My plan relies, in large measure, on people acting like people. That is an integral aspect of my plan. And I'm not an XRP bot, either beep, boop, beep, I'm a human being. Perhaps that's why you never see me on camera, but I know that it's because I'm only human. When peace reigns, however, it is possible to be a person while also knowing that the majority is silly, stupid, and wrong when it comes to matters of finance. The number of daily whales is a financial indicator that measures the volume of extremely large transactions. When it rises, it means that large investors' whales are placing larger wagers that the underlying asset will rise in price. Again, this isn't shocking, but it is newsworthy. Keep in mind this. This information is provided by Sentiment, by the way. As you can tell, I think Sentiment is great. They conduct some excellent on-chain analytics work among other things. And to be perfectly honest with you, I'm just as interested in hearing the viewpoint of chart analysts out there as I am in the on-chain analytics material. I do, because this is closer to how most people act in real life. In addition, I comprehend. While this is true for price action as well, while analyzing charts, one is asking, okay, here is the human behavior or here is the result of human behavior, among other possible interpretations. Then there's the I see what you mean category. Future predictions still exist, but they are grounded less on what the asset actually is and how individuals behave within a given asset class. What would you call fundamental and stuff when it comes to chart analysis? Even. It's more along the lines of, this is what you would expect, and it's just something that's being purchased and traded in open marketplaces, like so you could show somebody a chart and not tell them what it's a chart of. You should be able to reach the same results, at least in theory. However, I find on-chain analytics fascinating because each blockchain is written uniquely, producing varying outcomes that can be rather revealing. Mining is an additional feature of the Bitcoin blockchain that is absent from the XRP ledger. So, they are fundamentally different, and XRP lacks features like halving that other cryptocurrencies have. This is still intriguing, though. It is true that charts can reveal hidden information, and it is also true that on-chain measurements can reveal hidden information. When do customers typically make purchases, and how long have they been holding their XRP, Bitcoin, or other cryptocurrency for? And it aids in elucidating the situation. For this reason, I think it's helpful to consider a number of different factors rather than just one. For example, to consider both technical and fundamental analysis as well as on-chain analytics and social scores to get a better sense of how people are reacting. Therefore, it's not like there's a simple solution to this problem. It needs to check everything. On the other hand, I find the on-chain analytics topics more intriguing, probably because they can be explained simply to everyone. Now, look at this cryptographically. XRP appears to be setting up for a 30,000% pump based on basic historical data. No, not my pals. Hi, my name is Mr. XRP Bull. For many people in the future, I believe this will be a game changer. In the past, it has had a profound impact on the lives of many people, especially during the 2017 bull run and early 2018 when it reached nearly $4. In addition, if you were speculating that the stock's price would spike by 30,000% from its current level of around 43 cents, the answer is no. That is so far outside the realm of possibility that it defies description. Absolutely not. Now, if you're talking about a very long time frame, and I don't know if it would be 10 years, 20 years, or 30 years, I don't know, and I'm not even making a price prediction. However, from the current price level, it would take a very long time for this to occur. Whatever that would be, it would take a very long time to explain. So, allow me to describe the scene. You can spare me the article and just give me the percentage increase calculator. So I just typed in the current price, which is about 43 cents, and then typed in a rise of 30,000%. If so, 1 XRP would be worth $129.43. So, I'm not implying that there is no chance it could be worthwhile down the road. In point of fact, you can easily believe that. There will likely be a small number of cryptocurrencies with market capitalization in the tens of billions of dollars. At that price, based on the current circulating supply, XRP would have a market capitalization of around $6.60 trillion. Remember that $6.60 trillion market value, if it existed now, would be more than quadruple the all-time high market cap for the entire crypto asset class when it peaked in 2021. It's not that the destination is out of reach, but I have to argue against the notion that it will arrive soon. I am. Get jolly, people. But, could we do it in a more realistic way? In my opinion, there are more than enough good reasons to get enthusiastic about XRP. It's natural to assume it will have profound effects on one's life. Okay, I can get behind it for a wide range of people. To my mind, I'm guessing that most people listening are entertaining at least the remotest possibility that what you're saying is true. Okay, but may we have a moment to chat? Can we discuss the ramifications of those figures? Like, hey, even though I'll never give a price prediction because I'd just be making stuff, I'd be pulling stuff out my rear sight. I'll do it when you see something that's in Looney Tunes world, so just call it out. Rapid expansion by a factor of 300,000. It's getting ready to do just that. The answer is no. It's not getting ready for that at all. But if you're talking about XRP the next time it goes, I don't think it's crazy if you say it'll go for $10, $15, or even $20. I have no idea if it is going to occur. That would be more realistic, since really high returns such as those generated by the multiplier effect require that very little initial investment be made. Still to this day, I maintain that XRP is worth next to nothing in terms of value. However, this was far more egregiously true in 2013, when XRP initially began trading. There would have been no profit at all. This explains why XRP price increased by about 80,000% from its low point in the cycle to its high point just before it struck its all-time high. But at the current asking price, that ain't gonna happen. Certainly not if you're looking decades into the future, because inflation will take away a part of that value nonetheless. In response, I would say something like, well, okay, maybe you're talking about that, but gearing up for it. Holy crap. Enjoy yourself. Experience joy. I am, by golly. My confidence and enthusiasm are at an all-time high. In my opinion, that's priceless. But if you're talking about $5, $10, $15, $20, or even more, none of that sounds insane. But let's get a little closer to Reelsville Hill here, because there are constantly new people coming into crypto, and that's in part why I want to talk about stuff like this. And while you're still trying to understand all the moving elements of crypto and the markets, you may be fooled by something like this and believe it's credible just because it's being reported on in the media, but it's not. Certainly not in the near future. But I'll give you the benefit of the doubt and say that $129 for XRP is possible. There's nothing crazy about that in my book. If the time frame is very extensive, I have no idea if it is going to occur. I won't venture a guess, but it doesn't seem too far-fetched when considering the big picture. But, hey, there's a good reason why I invested so much cash in XRP. When interest rate discovery at XP reaches a new record high, I plan to get out completely or nearly completely. That's why I made a much larger initial investment. To acquire my current wealth required an initial investment of more money than was available to 99.9% of the world's population. But if things work out the way I expect and hope they will, it means I'll be able to leave sooner. So I'm willing to take on more risk than most people in order to enjoy the advantages earlier than most others. All of this is quite perilous if things turn out that way, which is not a given. To be honest, I have no idea. I have no idea what will happen, but I have faith that X will continue to gain popularity. You also take into account what the blockchain's backer has said on multiple occasions as of late. Despite the dark times, price-wise in crypto markets, he went to Las Vegas and reported that developer activity on the XRP ledger has been increasing year over year. What exactly does that tell you, though? Do you believe that long-term, speculators aren't going to catch on to some of this, and there are already clearly use cases that have found staying power with the XRP ledger? The thing is, it just won't go away. Simply put, I hold that opinion. that status quo won't shift unless something completely unexpected happens. And if it does, you can be sure I'll bring it up. To the contrary, I do not. The likelihood of such happening is astronomically low. In my opinion, it depends. Let's wait and see what develops. However, I'm not sure. I feel the need to share my thoughts on this. Now we're done. Give me your feedback. No, I don't give out financial advice. Nothing I say or write should influence any transactions you make. Please like and subscribe my channel. See you later, bye.